What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping in to this video today. My name is Danny ColdBlood, aka MusicVidiot, and today I am going to talk about some pretty cool stuff, guys. Some very interesting stuff. Let me go ahead and start off at this location. This is where me and my name is Mittens, fellow Chiliad hunter and brother, we did a video the other day and we talked about this location in particular. And me and Mittens were also discussing off camera and a little bit during the stream that, you know, a lot of stuff made it in single player, but it's not in online. And we were kind of wondering, you know, are the clues more relevant if they're just in single player, you know, versus being in online also? So I went ahead and checked, and obviously you can see my online character was there, and it is online, so that portal thing is also online. And he then mentioned to me that the spiderwebs are online too. He went and checked recently and said the spiderwebs show up online. Now, I don't believe that they were ever online. I could be wrong. Please let me know in the comments, guys, if you remember the spiderwebs ever being online. But look at my screen. Sure is motherfucking shit. I'm online, and there's a fucking spiderweb directly behind me. Now, this is something that could be just monotonous, repetitive, everybody knows about it news. I'm not too sure, so I'm not going to spend too much time on these webs. I'm going to get to them in the future with other videos, but I'm just going to show you guys both different places that we know of. The only two places where the webs spawn, okay, they're both in the Chiliad region, and they both spawn at the same time, 2 o'clock in the morning. Not too sure why, but I have my ideas, and it's never harmful to go back to old information. So, keep those things in mind, think about it, let me know what you guys think. I do not remember. I just don't believe that they were in the online previously. So let me know what you guys think on that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about some relative stuff in the area. Okay, going from the portal that we were talking about in the last video, right down the street in the same area, we have something else. And it made me think of this because I called this a portal when I covered this a while ago in one of my own videos. Okay? When I look inside of this little sewer hole or whatever the hell it is, I notice that it's like a portal. I don't know what the hell it is. It brings me to like Twilight Zone days. It's got like a pyramid inside of there. It's got a circle, and it's kind of like, you know, got a lot of circles. I'm almost getting hypnotized looking at this fucking thing. So I just want to bring up some important key clues that are relevant to a lot of the stuff that people are bringing out, you know, in the recent past here in the community. So maybe it will help somebody, maybe somebody can put some connections together. So we go around the corner, guys, by Fort Zancudo, and we have this glowing circle. Now there's also glowing signs in the area too, and you know, the ones that say harmony, stuff like that, which always, you know, caught my suspicion, wondering if they're trying to tell us something about music with harmony. Not too sure, but I wanted to bring this one up also because this is another sewer entrance that has something very suspicious, a big glowing circle, but that has like a little pyramid thing on top of it as well. Or is it pointing up? I'm not too sure what it is, but when we look up, we look and we see stars. And we do have the relevancy with shoot for the stars. And when I'm aiming, when I aim at the stars, you can see they bright up. They illuminate. So is that a clue, or is that just realism and effects that Rockstar decided to give us? I'm not too sure, but if we go ahead and decide to follow this thing, I'm going to show you exactly why I think it's important. And also remember, if it is talking about the sky, if it is pointing directly up to outer space, think of the biggest Easter egg in San Andreas, okay? The biggest Easter egg was shooting the moon, and it got bigger. And that's also the first time the community really went crazy over Bigfoot, and Bigfoot seems to be making his appearance a lot here in GTA 5. This location, the MURAL Vineyard, a lot of people think that it looks like a spider web from the map. Also, I want to note that we're in the Tumblr Hills. It's a big spot for paranormal and crazy occurrences. I've covered that in some previous videos as well. Now, in director mode, I'm looking at some stuff with the sun and stuff. I want to show you guys this. But the MURAL Vineyard, it looks like I'm standing on a little arrow. I brought this up with Delta in previous videos. And if you look where the arrow is pointing, I'm going to show you what happens when we fast forward time. It's where the sun actually rises and comes up. Now that's very coincidental since we just got led here from another arrow, if that's really what it was doing, okay, and showing us. But it's kind of suspicious that the O in Marlow is actually a sun symbol itself, the circle with the dot in the center. I know a lot of this stuff is brought up before. I know I've covered most of it in my own videos, but it doesn't hurt to ever go back to old information, guys. Some of the core clues we have are very important to keep on the back burner for when we need to use them. Why do we keep on seeing clues to the sun? Even the altruist camp, okay? Praise the sun, okay? All this stuff. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. Stuff happens at sunset. The jetpack symbol shows up on the altruist camp rock. The sun is a big focal point. If you think about it, there's a lot of work that went into making all of this happen with the sun and the moon and all the different phases and all of this stuff. This was a lot of work to put in just to have it as like a background effect. I think they did this for a reason. And if you look at this with a different perspective, I'm going to show you guys kind of what's going through my mind here. If you look at the mural, the top of the mural, some people say it's an eye, some people say it's a UFO. I never really knew what to think. I kind of always thought it was a sun. That was my first instinct, my first take on it was I thought it was a sun. But if you look at each character, okay, on the screen I have each character's perspective of the sun. Now, we have Trevor's, which is like just a circle and then another circle, like 2 rings. We have Franklin, which is kind of like a clock. It's got 12 spikes sticking out of it. And then we got Michael, which is like this horizontal like line going through, and then the little rays sticking out. Now, if you take all 3 of those and kind of put them on top of each other, put them together, you kind of get what we have on top of the mural. You got the circle with the circle inside of it. There's Trevor's. We got that big line going right across horizontally. That's Michael's. And then we got all those rays sticking out, which could be Franklin's. Is that what this is? Is this telling us that we need all 3 characters to take us to that line straight down to the egg? I mean, there's the cracked egg has a direct line up to this. So maybe all 3 characters need to stay alive, and maybe all 3 of them are needed in cracking the mystery, okay? And if you think about it, like Franklin has 12 rays coming out of his sun. He does slow down time when he drives. That's his special ability. So I guess if you have to really narrow down a specific action for each character when looking at what their perspective could be, maybe it's their special abilities. Franklin slows down time, Trevor rages, and Michael is a badass with a gun. Maybe this is the first game where we can take each character and kind of switch between them and have them all in different areas. Maybe we are supposed to have Franklin at the right time somewhere. Maybe, I'm not too sure how it's going to go, but maybe the special abilities and the locations. This is all bringing me to new ideas. Let me know what you guys think of this. I think this is very, very awesome, and I really do think this is very plausible. It's the first time I've ever really looked at the top of this mural in this way. I think that there's a lot of stuff pointing us to keep looking at this. This has got to be something important, guys. They would not keep stressing sun, sun, sun over and over again. They want to keep giving us clues around the map that are relevant with each other, that kind of point us, literally point us in the direction to find clues of sun symbols and watching the sunrise and making sure that we see the sun with each character. To notice that they each have a different sun, maybe put all 3 together, realize it's on the mural. I'm just saying, guys, I think it's very plausible and relevant. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave all of your opinions, comments, and theories below. Stay tuned for new videos. I got some good stuff coming up. Thank you guys all for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video or broadcast. Don't forget to follow me at twitch.tv/MusicVidiot for some exclusive behind-the-scenes recordings of the videos and just some awesome fucking gameplay and hunting. Let's get together, guys. Don't forget to join the solving the Chiliad Mystery community over on the PlayStation and the club on Xbox, Chiliad Mystery. Hit me up, guys. All the information is in the description below. Don't forget to check all that stuff out, and I'll see you guys in the next video or broadcast. Until next time, take it easy, ta-ta, and as motherfucking always,